because there's a pretty big foreign aid fight. A hot topic during last night's GOP debate, of course, was border security. Both sides battling it out. Now, one day after Senate Republicans blocked the $100 billion, $106 billion, I believe, emergency spending bill to fund the wars in Ukraine and Israel.
Negotiations need to change. The President of the United States should be involved. He is responsible for this situation.
Well, it was in our national security urgent request, $6 billion for the border. We share a sense of urgency, so act on that.
Mick, Republicans are saying this is the moment. If we are going to do something on the border, it has to be now, and that is why it is being tied to Ukraine aid. Is this really the moment for Republicans on the border, and is this the fight that they should be taking up?
I think so, and I think it's a good opportunity to teach folks back home how legislating is supposed to work. One of the things that upsets Republicans on the Hill is that things that they like are typically married to things they don't like. They want to vote on Israel as a standalone bill, okay? But the Senate wants to put it together. The House wants to do a bunch of different things the Senate doesn't. What's supposed to happen is the Republicans are supposed to do their thing, Democrats are supposed to do their thing, the House passes a bill, the Senate passes a different bill, and then you negotiate out the terms. That's not happening. So what you're seeing is they're doing it to each other. What they should do is come together and say, look, here's a standalone bill on Israel. Let's vote on it. Here's a standalone bill on Ukraine. Let's vote on it. Here's a standalone bill on the border. Let's vote about it. And then let's talk about how to get stuff done.
Because once you open up immigration reform, Mick, and this is what we saw even with DeSantis talking about remittances, you actually would have to bring people out of the shadows to tax remittances back to home countries. And so once you start going there on border security, and we need to go there, you're going to have a package where people actually see some reform that's going to help the problem overall.
There was a
Republicans, Sean, are saying President Biden. No, go on. Finish your thought, Mick.
I say there's a photo today of the NDA, the National Defense Authorization Act. It's 3,000 pages long and came in on a gurney. That's the stuff that people really don't like back home, okay? Let's get back to basics. I think it's a chance to have that conversation. I think the Republicans have got a chance here to drive that debate. I'm not sure they're winning it, but they've got a chance.
And Republicans are saying, Mr. President, President Biden, wake up here. Is it smart for Republicans to bring the president in?
This is a massive winning issue. Republicans should double down.
Right.
The idea that we're even having to negotiate on our national security when we have statistic after statistic about terrorists coming in through our southern border, Chinese military, men, age of men are coming in through our southern border, fentanyl flowing in. This is a double down, triple down argument for Republicans. They should be there 24/7 fighting for it. And the idea that the White House is missing this moment.
Right.
The idea that we're tying our national security first and foremost to having to secure another country's national security is pathetic.
But like Mick said, in another time, this would have been the perfect example of a compromise bill. And really, as Mick also pointed out, they're leaving after next week. They're not coming back until next year. An election year, the caucus and primary season starts. It might be a bridge too far, but this is maybe the closest they will have gotten in decades.
By the way,
immigration.
Consider this, GOP voters, according to our Decision Desk HQ polling, 52% of Republicans say border safety is a top priority. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.